I think that that's pretty productive.
Oh my God!
You read the passage and you're like, what did you just say to me? What was that about? Who? This is what I keep trying to explain. It's not like, I have that. I got that made. It's who's taking the NCLEX, and I looked at her comments. Are you guys proud of me? Hello, Shawty! I tried to resist. I was like, okay, time to vlog. And in my head, it was like, hello, Shawty! And I was like, don't do it. Just say good morning. And I did it. Anyways, good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. Wednesday, February 12th at 7:27 a.m. So basically 7:30, and we're kicking off the study vlog. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm up early. Not as up early as I was yesterday. I don't know. Yesterday was just one of those days where I was like, you're gonna do the darn thing. And I did. And we'll talk about it later. But at least for right now, I need to hurry up and start studying. I told myself that I wanted to at least get an hour and a half worth of studying done before I go to the gym at 9:30 with Caitlin. At least I think we're meeting at 9:30. I need to make some breakfast, but while I eat, I'm going to take my laptop downstairs and do some flashcards because, as you will see when I fill you in, I didn't do one of the flashcards that I talked about doing in Monday's vlog. I can't even speak right now. Hold on. Let me get my computer. It's in my parents' office. Oh, it's just super good. Breakfast is made, hash browns, yogurt bowl, and then I have my coffee from yesterday, which I didn't finish, and I've raved about this before, but I love this cup. I think Yetis do it too, but I don't know, something about the way that it's thermolated on the inside keeps the ice. The coffee too tastes like crisp. And I put extra ice in it yesterday because I was like, I have a feeling that I'm not going to finish it. And I was drinking caffeine way too late last night. I'm about to eat this and then do some flashcards and then catch you guys up on where we're at today. And I need to hurry up because it's 7:45. The joys of life. Let's do some flashcards and eat. So tired. Okay, let's catch up. I just ate breakfast, as you guys saw, and yesterday was such a productive day for me. Let me just read off what I completed. Did I get everything done that I wanted? No. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I did the respiratory, immune, and gastrointestinal system flashcards for biology, and then I did the lipid metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, and TCA cycle flashcards for biochemistry. While I was eating breakfast, I did half of the electron transport chain and amino acids flashcards. Then I put the rest of my chemistry physics flashcards into Anki, and I did 1 through 15 of biology biochemistry before I abandoned ship, because I was so tired. And then I did 2 cars passages. So I think that that's pretty productive. I will say, I feel like I know what I'm going to do for chemistry physics, which is just practice all of my old questions that I got wrong. But I don't really know how I'm going to combat the biology biochemistry. We're going to see what my score is on, I think I'm going to try to test Friday. Ooh. Yeah. Am I ready? No. But I can't keep putting it off. I didn't test last week because there was just no way. I just finished reviewing the exam. I was so antsy. No. But we're doing it this Friday. So I guess I'll figure out if what I've been doing, which is flashcards and then redoing old questions, will help. Yeah, so what I want to do today before I go to the gym, Caitlin just texted me she'll be there at 10. That works for me. So what I want to do for the gym is put as many of the biochemistry full-length questions into Anki. Hopefully I can finish that up. And then do some more of the electron transport chemistry amino acids flashcards if I have time. Here's what I have on the to-do list. Anki cards, obviously. Mem cards, obviously. Electron transport train amino acid cards, yes. Cars passages. I did some yesterday and I think that my new method is working, but I have to understand the passage, which I know you might be thinking, duh, no brainer. But if you're taking the MCAT, you know that sometimes you read the passage and you're like, what did you just say to me? What was that about? Who? King who? Archaeological studies who? Like, what the frick are you talking about? But I got one question wrong out of the second passage that I did, and then I got one question right out of the first passage. And can you guess which one I understood? The second one. So yeah, but I did do better time wise, so I think that I just need to do what I've been doing, but also try to read for understanding, which I always do, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. But that's what I have on my to-do list today. And then towards the end of the day, I want to start going through flashcards, old questions, and then all day tomorrow I'll just do flashcards, old questions, and then Friday we'll test. I don't think I'm gonna vlog Friday because it'll literally just be me taking a practice exam. I gotta focus. It'll be boring. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do what I did last time, which is talk to you guys on breaks, but I don't know. And I can either do like a Saturday vlog or a Sunday vlog, just depending. So we'll see. But I'm gonna get to work. Those are all my updates. Oh, and I found this yesterday because I was watching a biology overview of the MCAT, and he was using this thing to talk, and I was like, I have that. I got that made at Staples a while ago, so that was good. So I'll probably watch some of those videos too. And just do the sections that I don't really understand, and we'll see how that works. I don't know. Part of me is I don't want to do anything passive, but at the same time, I feel like biology and biochemistry, I'm actually so puzzled at how I'm going to fix the situation. I feel like most of the times whenever I get kicked down, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do to get back up. But with this one, I'm actually stumped. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Without further ado, let's get to work. I am feeling kind of sleepy today, but I think it's because my sleep has always been off. It will probably always be off, but I decided that I can't let that affect me anymore. I feel like I was trying so hard to fix my sleep that I was just laying there extra time and not really sleeping, if that makes sense. So I was getting in the bed at 9, and then I was just laying there for 2 or 3 hours, and it would just frustrate me way more than if I just get in the bed at 10 and then probably lay there for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So my sleep score has been, I haven't even been checking it, to be honest with you. I used to check it before I get out of bed, and then if I needed more sleep, I would go back to sleep. But I was like, you know what? I'm not at a point in my life where I can do that. Let's see what it is. I'm so scared. Okay, I got an 80. I think that it's learning my body because I've never been one to really sleep for 8 hours. I try, and I get that it's important, and I do think that it is because I think that I feel better mentally. I don't get as sick as often, yada, 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 all the benefits. But who the freak... Anyways, I don't know what I was just saying because I'm tired. But I'm going to enter some more of these flashcards in, and then I'll see you guys when it's time to go for the gym. But great talk, great work ethic yesterday. Hopefully we can keep it up. I am supposed to post my first video of one of these this weekend. I have it ready to go by Monday, and I am so nervous. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, but in my head I'm just I really don't know how I'll feel about it, to be honest. I think it's one of those things that's just I look at, this is what gets me. I look at other people who post study content, and I enjoy their study content. I'm a silent watcher for the most part. I do try to comment more because I think when you interact with people, it could really make their day, because when people interact with my content, it makes my day, genuinely and truly. So I do sometimes, but a lot of the times I'm just like a silent watcher, and I like the videos, and that's about all you'll get from me. But I just happened to be looking at this one girl who's taking the NCLEX, and I looked at her comments. They're not mean by any degree, but I just think that would probably, if I were in her shoes, that would stress me out, because it's just people being like,
I only studied for da-da-da-da-da, and I got it, and, like, I passed, so, like, it's fine, or I only did this, so you should be fine, like, just go ahead and take it, like, don't stress about it, like.
Coming from a good place, yes. Helpful, probably not. Like, if I was reading those comments, I'd be like, I'm so happy that you studied for 3 hours, but I know me, and I gotta study for a little bit more. So I'm just nervous. I don't think that it'll come to that. I really don't. At all. But I am nervy because I don't want people to think that I'm not trying, or like,
oh my gosh, like, she's so dumb, she had to do this, and that.
Like, you know, all the thoughts that you have in your head about how people, like, will perceive you and think of you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I started this for a reason and for a purpose. And truly, I'm not really here to impress anyone but God. And that's what I have to tell myself at the end of the day. So I'm gonna get to work and drink my coffee to try to wake up, and I'll see you guys. Caitlin just texted and she's on the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave. The whole time I was sitting here, I was so tired. Like, it seemed like as I kept drinking my coffee, I kept getting more tired. So I was like, let me not drink that. I don't know. I think I'm just a tired individual, which makes sense given that I've been studying as much as I have been. I, like, don't feel good about biology and biochemistry at all. I feel like what I know is not being tested, at least in this set of questions, and what I do know, I feel like what I know is not being tested, and what I don't know is what I'm tested on, but I can't even, like, tell you what I don't know based on the problems. Like, it's a lot of pathway stuff, but, like, I just did the flashcards for the pathway, and then I turned around and did, like, the fatty acid synthesis and oxidation pathway. At least I think I did the flashcards for those. I don't want to exit out of my thing, so I can't really check, but I'm pretty sure I did them. Yeah, and it, like, didn't help at all. So,
Oh my God!
So I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm, like, trying not to freak out, because at the end of the day, like, this is what my logical brain is saying: put the flashcards into Anki the best that you can, study everything, and then you'll see what you see after you take this next practice exam. But the crazy anxiety-filled side, perfectionist,
it's like, no, like, you need to figure out the problem now. Like, what's going on? Like, why don't you know anything? Why can't you figure this out?
But I genuinely don't know. I'm like, was it just, like, a hard section, and I'm just, like, being overly, like, hard on myself? Or, like, I don't know. Like, who would have thought that I'd prefer right now to be studying chemistry, physics over biology and biochemistry? Not me. That's how hard it is. I'm like, I don't want to do this. It's so awful. It's making me feel dumb and stupid. So it's time for a break. I'm basically halfway through, and then when I come back, I'll do the rest. I don't know. I'm gonna let my iPad charge up. But yeah, I'm just, like, kind of confused on where to even go from here. I don't think that I really want to go to bed still feeling like this about biology, so I need to figure something out. I might watch some of this guy's video and, like, just go through this little sheet and see, but it's not, this is what I keep trying to explain, it's not, like, definition, basic understanding of the pathways that I'm having trouble with. It's the way that these questions were asked where I'm just like, what? So I'm like, is it a question problem where I need to be doing more questions to get familiar with it? Possibly. But that almost sucks worse than it being, like, a definition content problem. Because if it's a content problem, I could just, like, make flashcards, move on. If it's a question problem, that opens up a whole can of worms, which is essentially what I figured out with chemistry, physics a while back ago. And it took me a long time to combat that. So, kind of nervy. Let's go to the gym. Freezing today.
house.
Guys, say hello to Caitlin. Hi. We're about to stretch and talk. But I'm gonna put my camera away because I'm scared. But she has her camera. My camera. I'm not that brave.
I don't think anybody really cares. Maybe
Probably
in there,
not.
but oh, now you can dance.
I'm in the walkway.
Yeah, I was like, you know, people can see you.
Go Cats! 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, run! And the crowd went wild.
Alright guys, it's time for a walk. Enough cheer.
7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8.
Hold it, deduction. 5 points, 7 points, 6, 7, 8, 3, 5, 7, 8.
I forgot my camera in my gym bag, which I did not bring. So, welcome to the phone vlog. I'm vlogging. My Sheilas, I cannot believe that I left you guys at the house. I'm so sorry. I just got back home and I'm about to shower, take a little bit of a break. I did finish putting all of my Anki cards or all my questions from my full length into Anki. So happy. So now I just have to study them. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do this, guys. It's 7:19. I have no choice but to go back in there and study, but I got back at around, what time was it? Like 3:30, 4 o'clock. By the time that I got in bed, it was 4, maybe a little bit after. I watched a YouTube video and I was so tired. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap like I did yesterday. The only difference is yesterday I set a timer on my phone and I was in my parents' bed when I took my nap. I don't know what the correlation is, but like if I sleep anywhere other than my bed, I don't sleep for long. But as soon as I get in my bed, a nap is like literally a sleep. So I'm just now getting up, finding the will to get up as well, because I've been up and I've just been laying there. And I need to go back into the office and start studying. I think I'm not that worried because I just have to like keep practicing things. So we'll see how that goes. I have to do that all tonight, all day tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna take some more time off because I'm pretty sure that because I nap for so long, I won't be able to go to sleep until like 1 or 2. Maybe like 12. That was a stretch. But I'm gonna go make some dinner because I'm hungry. Ow, my face hurts. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I have some sweet potato fries that I might cook from Trader Joe's. I just don't know what else I'm gonna eat with them. I don't really want any chicken. I haven't been in a chicken mood. But like that's literally the only other protein besides like steak. I'm gonna figure that out and then I'll be back.
Every time you feed your pet.
Guess who went to Wawa check? Dad made something that I didn't want to eat. I was already on the verge of getting back in bed without eating, and I just didn't want to cook. So I was like, while I'm up and moving, let me get a Wawa. I'm really tired. But I got my chicken wraps and then fries. So I'm going to eat this and watch some Netflix. I'm on season 2 of Virgin River, episode 10, like 12 minutes left. So I'm gonna finish it and then probably watch the first bit of season 3, episode 1, and then get to studying. I think I might study in my room tonight. I don't know. My dad just said he was really tired, so he's about to go to bed. And I feel bad when I'm in there and they're like trying to sleep. So we'll see. I know I'm supposed to go back and study, but the motivation is low. I feel like I want to study, but I want to read. And here's my thing. Here's my dilemma. You might be saying do both, but I genuinely can't. I haven't read since Sunday when I took, or Saturday or Sunday when I took the time off, because doing work is mentally taxing and I use my eyes. Obvi. Reading is not mentally taxing, but it still uses a similar brain and eye muscle. Therefore, it's really hard for me to do both. But you know what? Sheer panic is fueling me. I'm also studying in my room, so I think here's what I'm gonna do. It's 9:30, basically. If I can commit to studying for an hour, I will read this short book that Caitlin just sent me on TikTok. It literally sounds up my alley. It's about a girl who works in something and she meets her celebrity crush. Oh, I'm sorry. If I ever met, okay, there's 2. One of them, I'm pretty sure is married, so I don't want to meet him in real life because it, you know. But the other one, I don't think he's married. He might be in a relationship. But like, I mean, he very well could be and just be keeping it off the internet. You never know these days. If I ever met my celebrity crush, not thinking about like the fact that they have spouses or if they could potentially, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is just like me being a girl. That's all. I don't know what I would do. Anyway, so I kind of want to read that book, and I saw that's on Kindle Unlimited. Let me look it up. Let me see how many pages it is, and then we'll decide.
Warning, if you start this book, you will need to clear your schedule because you won't be able to put it down.
Kindle! Where are you, Pookie? There you are, under my pillow. Literally, I sleep with my Kindle beside me, as most girlies do. Haven't picked it up. And I've started so many books. When I went to go see Callie, I started Mile High, because I do want to get into that series, but let me tell you something. 171 pages. I feel like that's possible. Okay, downloaded it. We'll see if I can get into it and read that. Literally, let's go through how many books I have up here, because I feel bad. Is there a limit? There has to be. I have Truly Devious, Housemaid, haven't read either of those. Honey and Spice, haven't read that. Assistant to the Villain, read. Apprentice to the Villain, read. That's Not My Name, read. The Naturals, I'm like not that far into that either. I think I'm on chapter 7. My Dark Romeo, Wild Love, read. How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, read. Wish I could take it back. And then I have Mile High and Big Fan. So I guess it's not that many that I haven't read. Oh, I skipped some. Cruel Prince, Ruthless Vows. I really want to read Ruthless Vows. And then I have Cruel Winter with You. And I think I have another one under there, but it's like stacked up because of their short stories that go together. I don't know. Like, I just don't really want to study. I need to. Like, I could at least do flashcards. I mean, that's literally the only thing I have to do. I just feel like sometimes I just don't want to study. But, oh, that's why I pulled out the camera. Literally 5 minutes later, and now I'm just getting to my point. I think I'm going to continue this vlog tomorrow because I won't be recording Friday. And I'll either split it up while I'm editing it, or I'll just put it in one big vlog. So that way we'll still get 3 vlogs in for the week. I'm gonna probably do flashcards while I watch TV, which is not good. Don't be like me. I'll come back in 30 minutes and let you guys know how it's going. If I haven't done anything seriously, then I'm going to have to turn the TV off. I did study today. I worked hard, but not as hard as the previous days. So okay, it's I was about to say 2:12. That's blatantly wrong. It's 10:12 p.m. I'm sitting here doing flashcards. I'm on 77 out of 101. I'm watching Virgin River. Everything's going well. It's going slow, obviously. I'll probably just see you guys in the morning. I don't even think I'm gonna read. I don't know what it is. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I'm just going to sit here and keep doing flashcards until I can't anymore. I don't know. Do you ever feel like you can't do anything for yourself? Like you just always, like even though like you're doing like work, you're still like it's for yourself, but like you can't do any of the things that you want to do. That's kind of how I feel. So I'm trying to compromise a little bit so I don't completely revolt because we don't have time for me to revolt. I think I just work better in the mornings too. So, but it's going. I'll update you guys in a few minutes. Probably around like 10:30, 10:45. Okay, it's 10:33. I'm done with Virgin River. I feel like I can only watch, the great thing about it is I can only watch like a few episodes at a time, maybe. And it just got to that point. Like season 1, I was only watching like 30 minutes of each episode. And then season 2, I was able to watch like an episode and like a half. And now I'm on season 3 where I can make it like maybe 2 episodes before I'm like, okay, turn it off. And I like that power, that control that I have to just turn off the TV. I've never had that feeling with a Netflix show before, because ever since I got Netflix, I've been binging. Okay, I got it when I first went off to college. The very first show that I ever binged was The Green Arrow. If you know one thing about me, know that I was raised in a superhero household. My mom liked Marvel, my dad liked DC, and so me, my brother, and my sister grew up watching like our favorite episodes were the crossovers, which I'm sure were not like special by liking those episodes. They were good. But like though that brought back Disney Channel memories. Disney Channel days of like Sweet Life of Wizards of Waverly Place, That's So Raven on Deck. You know, like But yeah, first show that I ever binge watched was The Green Arrow. Then after that, it was Gossip Girl. And then after that, I really can't remember. But I just remember those first 2 because I was like, this is amazing. How did I go so long without having Netflix? One, I never had time to watch TV. When I was like in high school and middle school, never had time. We weren't allowed to watch TV during the weekday. We could only watch it on the weekends. And there was like cable, which is crazy that it's not that anymore. We actually got rid of our cable a while ago. But I just think that that's insane. Anywho, this is the first time I felt control and power. And like, one show that I haven't finished yet and I'm not going to be clicking on until maybe after my exam to finish is Night Agent. I'm halfway through. And I'm scared because I know I'm going to binge it. Like, I think it's going to be really good. So I just can't do it to myself right now. And then, what have I watched so far this year? Exo Kitty, Magnolias. Y'all were there for that. I watched, like, I didn't binge it. I think it took me like 3 days to finish. And then Exo Kitty, I binged in one night. There's one more show that I'm forgetting that came out. But anyways, I'm on 85. I think I'm just going to turn on 85 out of 100 flashcards. I'm just going to turn on some YouTube and continue to do flashcards. I don't really have anything else to say other than what I've been saying, which is I'm nervy, but I'm going to continue to work hard. Excited is not the right word to take the exam Friday, but it must be done. I just finished doing flashcards. It's 11. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have this thought in my head. Very rare occurrence. But I'm like, you didn't work hard enough today. But then when I go back through all the things that I did, I'm like, you did work. I don't know. I'm going to go to a coffee shop tomorrow morning, and do probably flashcards for a good bit, like regular schmegular flashcards. And then I'm going to come back home and do like practice problem style flashcards. But I think I'm going to head to bed. Are you guys proud of me? I feel like sometimes I just need someone to be like, no, like, you're working hard, like, you're overthinking it. And then I'd be like, okay, great, like, I'm working hard. But because it's just me telling myself that I'm working hard, I'm like, you don't count. I'm like, what more could I do? Like, I genuinely don't think that I could do anything too hard tonight because I'm tired. But I'm not tired, like, I'm tired of, like, being up and present and doing work. I'm gonna turn off the camera, or else I'm just gonna keep complaining. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, hopefully bright and early, to get some more work done and prepare for my exam.